Hey, hey, hey.
Let me just say something about this episode. Let me tell you a little bit. Well, welcome back.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you guys for watching. We are we're trying to stay consistent and have fun.
We're
This,
on the road to 12 followers as subscribers.
we have to start from somewhere. Humble beginnings, right?
hmm Very
And
humble.
we just want to say thank you for watching. If you're watching, like, oh my God, put your hearts up. And I just really wanted to, we, um, I just wanted to say,
Whoa, did you see what my eye did?
what did it do?
It like started to wander. Okay.
Well, speaking of wandering eyes, this episode is not going to pass the Bechdel test. I
Mm-mm.
never said that I was strong. I never said that I was a good person. I never said that I had goodwill and good intentions. I never said I wasn't mentally ill. This is a special episode where instead of us talking about ourselves, we're gonna clock each other's tea. We're gonna clock each other's tea. We're gonna clock it so hard um, that the other is gonna be scared. So we haven't, well, sort of, kind of, we haven't shown each other these lists yet, but we're going to be doing a presentation about each other's rosters at the current moment. Now, the roster can include delusion,
Right,
fantasy,
right.
imagination, harm, disrespect, and some really nasty behaviors. So, just to preface this, if you feel like this is about you or you think that you fall into this, mind your P's and Q's. Mind your P's and Q's.
Tighten up.
And tighten up, because obviously we're talking about you for a fucking reason.
And
So,
the thing is, if you can figure out that we're talking about you, you really need to tighten up because you clocked your own tea.
Okay, so this is Editing Amber. I just wanted to let y'all know that when we were on the Zoom, for some reason I moved the fucking Zoom camera way too far up, so you can't really see my face. And my computer is old as shit, so if it's like glitchy, like just mind your business. Like, unless you're gonna pay for me to get a new computer, mind your fucking business, bitch. Okay, but thank you for watching.
okay. All right, I'm gonna start. Let me screen share. All right, so this is the presentation that I made for my Poob Arini, my special little lady. She's so special to me, but the choices that you make me
Oh,
really scared. And so I really wanted to emulate your vibe, but also the terror and the horrors that I also face watching you being your best friend going through these things. So I really, really, really wanted to just emulate that with the vibe. And I really hope viewers beware. Like, viewers, please beware. The names etched below belong to men cloaked in deceit and cruelty, creatures who crept from the shadows to cling to the light of our sleeping rose, Princess Jalen, our Pooh. She, a vision of strength and temptatious mirth, hath endured the bitter sting of faithless hearts and nonchalant scoundrels. These are not rumors, but true telling, sung through the haunted hollows of Sacrament, right? And beyond, echoing the sorrows of 1,000 women before the maiden wronged. Read on, if you dare. The truth is darker than the tale.
God, can we just take a moment? She is such a fucking writer. Like, oh,
Thank you. All right.
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that?
So at the bottom of the pyramid is the most insidious. Well, he's not the most insidious, but as of current, he is the most insidious in the lineup. If he was on the NBA team, he would be the one that's on the bench, but everyone came to see him sit on the bench. Do you know what I'm
Ooh.
saying?
Yeah, I do. I hear you.
You know what I'm saying. And the reason why I hate him real bad is literally in the name.
He is a wandering story liker
He's
for
a wandering
real.
story liker. And it's been caught on Instagram Live plenty of times.
He embarrasses me.
He embarrassed you, girl.
Hello.
But
Liking a story is everyone knows that don't play in my face. When you
we know what liking a story means, okay?
there's a balance. There's a balance. We have to respect the balance because a guy can like your story once and it'd be like, okay, he liked my story once. But if you're consistently liking somebody's story or you're liking someone's story, a specific person's story that you know you shouldn't be liking,
Or you're going and you're searching and you're finding things that they posted 3, 4, 5 weeks ago.
then you know what you're doing.
Don't act dumb.
Don't act dumb. Okay. So that's why I said he's weird on Instagram Live, because he's weird on Instagram Live. And he's been weird on Instagram Live. I also just don't like that he's short.
Exactly. And I told her,
He's taller than me.
Barely.
I say, ma'am,
He needs to comb that hair. Because that hair, it needs to get combed.
And I'm like, what products do you use? Like,
He doesn't use any products. He does a shake and go when he wakes up. He shakes it and he goes. He goes like that. He just starts to shake and he goes. And that's why he's fucked up. Because when you don't care about yourself, you don't care about others. And we can tell by that nasty hair that you don't care about yourself. And he's irritating.
He is irritating.
Dude, I know him. He's irritating. I know you. You're irritating. You're irritating. You're irritating. You're irritating. Like, that's all I have to say about that. But unfortunately, for my sister,
you are under spells, people.
I can. I've been doing really good.
Amber, I just, if you were doing really good, you wouldn't be talking to him at all. But this is my thing. As much as I'd be like, fuck that nigga, that, as much as I'd be doing that, I also get it. Like, I get it. Like, there's just some that are just like, you ain't shit.
Let me tell you why he stays in the loop a little bit.
Let me show you why.
Bow!
Like, there we go. Like,
I don't need to say anything else. I not a long word, sister.
it's just like, I get it. Like, I get it. I get it. But the liking the story thing, that
really hurt my feelings. That was like something that was really hurtful to me. And I was like, and then, but the thing is, okay, you like the story, fine, cool, whatever. You're weird. But then I come to you and I'm like, da 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 da, and you're like, huh? Like you don't understand what the fuck you did?
No, because he gaslights you and he said that he didn't understand what he did, and he did it again.
He did it again.
So even if he didn't know what he did the first time, he knew how it made you felt the first time.
Right. And then you did it again.
Then he did
And
it.
then you try to make up this excuse talking about, oh, it's because, I want to get your attention. Stop lying. You're lying.
You don't have to get my attention through that way. That's toxic. That's toxic.
It's very toxic.
So
you're right. He's at the bottom, and truly, he is at the bottom of the pyramid for me.
Thank God.
I hope he stays there. Goes to the bottom of hell. Next one is the delusional one that, I have to support my sister in her delusions, real people and fake people. And this is Jeremy Allen White. Jalen's mind, her man is Jeremy Allen White.
Yes,
Which I'm like, I don't see it, girl.
I rewatch Shameless twice a month.
it's scary. That show
I
is
love that
scary. Like I don't want to
show.
see people getting out the mud like that. Like that's I,
It's a good show. I know it's a really difficult thing, but it's a good ass show. And Jeremy Allen White, he is just so, and you know what I like? He's quiet. You don't hear a lot about it. You don't hear a lot in the media about him. You don't. You
wait
don't. What have
wait
you
till I
heard?
get these wait till I get to these cons. Because I heard things about him. I did my research. Let's do the pros because I'm gonna be really nice to him because he ain't did too much to you yet. Huh? Okay, pros. He's rich. He's getting that bear money. Okay, like that's not bad. And I also feel like he might be able to cook adjacent. Like he might be a chef adjacent because
You definitely, whenever chefs, like when you are an actor and
yeah,
you have to do chef things, you definitely have to get in that kitchen.
they're definitely in the kitchen. Are they in the back or are they in the front? Who knows? But at least he knows what to like. Oh, boil that water. Like boil that water.
He can boil some water. He can boil some water.
He might be taller than Poob as well. Which, and this is her crush, so I'm not going to do too much because But let me tell you something about your little man's. Again, emphasis on little. He has two children, and I don't really see him with them kids. He's not father in the home.
He is with those kids. Every time he gets pictured with the paparazzi, he has one of those kids. He does. He be with those
But
kids.
they're so young. They're so young. I'm just like, what happened with the mom? Not that there's anything wrong with, being a single dad, work two jobs, love his kids, never
I
saw.
don't think the mom's in the media. She keeps it cute. She keeps it classy.
But he's not with her because he was just with Rosalia.
No, he's not with the mom.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's
Yeah,
not their business. However, they decided to have kids, that's how they had kids. But he does have children. I don't know why you're trying to play stepmom.
I will play stepmother. Yes,
For
will.
short, girl. And honestly, I just don't know. Like when I look at him, I just see the flushed away rat.
And that's not attractive to you? Right.
Let me not say flushed away rat because yes, it is. He gives me like some type of like Remy from Ratatouille, and I don't think that's cute. But they're unacquainted as of right now. But like, if you guys like and subscribe to this video, maybe he'll see this and maybe she'll have a chance. Like, if you
Listen,
guys believe in women's dreams, you believe in women's rights, then you would like and
the
subscribe.
right for me to be with my man.
Right, right.
Thank you.
Cute. All right, the next one.
I'm scared.
So this is the booty tickler,
Amber!
or as I like to call him, Linkatwomp. I can't do too much on him.
Uh-uh.
I can't.
I don't even know why he's on this list for real.
You know why. I like that they have chemistry. Whatever kind of chemistry it is, the chemistry is there. And they do genuinely care about you. Like, I know that they care about you. But because they have so much going on within themselves, I just feel like they're never going to be able to give you everything that you need. And I mean that. But I don't like when I hear things from the streets.
Right. That's the thing. The streets have a lot to say.
The streets have a lot to say about them. And they have a lot of the streets say that there's so many entanglements, so many so they're messy. It's messy. And you're not supposed to be messy.
No. You don't get the right to be messy. I'm
You don't
sorry.
get the right to be messy. So this person, I'm like, okay. You're messy. But at least like you're nice. Ooh, that's so sad. That's bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
We both need to lock in. I think this is making me
But I wouldn't say they're just nice. I would say like we really, really, really get along.
They connect. Well. They do connect. And
but I don't know if it's like a connection. Sometimes it feels like a connection of like more than what it actually is, and then I'm like, you know?
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know if you actually feel a connection in like a romantic way or a connection because you guys are just really locked in.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm like, I don't want it to be a thing where it's like y'all try that, like you really take that like this, and then it's like y'all both realize, oh wait, because I have been in that kind of situation where we decided, ooh, let's do it. And then everything went to shit. And then my whole life turned upside down. I had to move.
I want to go home.
You had to pack those bags.
I had to pack my bag. Like I'm dead serious.
Yeah, I don't think this will ever turn into, I think the status of this, it says open on the screen, but it needs to close because it's just not worth losing a friend. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and that's what it is at the end. That's why I'm like, they're the third for me because I'm just like, okay. But you will never outdo the doer being me. So I am so okay. I am so hyped over this one because let me just say something. I'm so hyped that I choked. And
Wait, I'm sorry. We need to do a Girk choke count.
yeah, this is the second.
This is number 2.
This is 2 times, y'all. This is one that I curated on my own. I went to the lab. I was in the stew, and I was thinking. I was like thinking. I was thinking. I was thinking. And I was like, you know what? Ding, ding, ding. I knew because let me tell you something. I just feel like from the past partners that you've had, none of them have been as funny as, except for one, but it was because he was really mentally ill. No, I'm being so serious.
Yeah.
None of them have ever been as funny as you, which is something that's a big part of you. Like you are naturally a funny, bubbly person. Like you are funny, like off rip. And so it's always been really tiresome to me when you date people who are just not funny. Because then I get on FaceTime with y'all and then you're making me laugh and they're laughing, but I'm like, what are you adding to the conversation?
Jalen the clown. It's always Jalen the clown, but where's my clown?
Right.
When do I get to laugh?
When does she get to laugh? So this one, I don't know too much personally, but I know about their essence. And I'm like, their essence is like, I peeped that shit a long time ago. And so I was like, wait, do-do-do-do-do-do. And do-do-do-do-do-do came true. Like, and they're fine shit.
Like fine as
Sing thou wondrous love.
like pray a little bit.
Like I think everyone in our friend group can agree that they're fine shit. That is really hard to do.
That's rare as shit. No one has ever done that for me. Every single and mind you, it hasn't been like one friend thinks that the person's cute or whatever. It's been all of my friends think that all the guys that I get with have been butt fuck ugly.
I don't think all of them have. No.
Who?
I really don't think that the story liker is ugly. I think that hair needs to get fixed.
He's handsome in the face, but who's the story liker?
Right.
We talking about hometown hero.
Like hometown hero, right? Okay, but there's some things about them that just is like, oh my God. They do be mansplaining a little bit. They do be mansplaining. And they are Mr. Popular.
I am, Amber.
Because hometown hero means you're popular. Oh, you're popular.
Mm-hmm.
With popularity comes hoe adjacency.
Right.
And I just feel like why does everybody know you?
I have to say he is definitely at the top of the list. He is really, really funny. I genuinely enjoy talking to him. I just don't want to get too excited. I'll scream in my pillow at night where no one can hear me, but I'm not going to shout from the rooftops because I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I really, really do like him. I do like him. I'm saying it on fucking shit. I fucking like him, okay?
But it's a manifesting thing, I think. Like, I hate when people are like, oh, don't tell nobody because, once you tell them, they gonna start acting up. But I don't believe that. I'm so the opposite of that. I'm like, you don't need to be telling everybody your fucking business. Okay, we kind of airing our shit out right now, which we usually don't fucking do. But it's more of a manifesting technique. I just feel like we're just manifesting like who we want and like, and we're also doing like a little bit of like analytical data right now.
And like reflecting and just really like getting down to the nitty gritty of it all.
Nitty grit.
Amber, you daydream about this more than I daydream.
I daydream about because I always tell my friends, I'm like, I think you're gonna get married this year. I'm like, I think you're gonna meet your boyfriend this year. I'm Charlotte in that way. like from Sex and the City. I'm Charlotte in that way where I'm like, oh, that's gonna be your boyfriend. Don't tell me you're talking to somebody. I'm like, that's your boyfriend. That's your man. I'm more delusional than them.
And I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
That's why you like it's hard to be friends with me because like if you think I'm being delusional for you.
Imagine how that, and we're gonna get to that. Don't you worry.
All right, well, let's go to the last slide. Because this is really Jalen's bread and butt. This is Jalen's bread and butt. It's somebody's daddy.
Woo!
Which you need to go to the doctor or something for that. Like, I
I
don't
need
know.
to go nowhere. I don't need to go. I am happy here. I am
As you can
happy here.
see, we have our beautiful King Negan. If you know anything about us, we are Walking Dead fanatics. Yes, yes, yes. Negan for life. We have Steve-O and we have Johnny Knoxville. And let me just say something. I never grew up watching them on MTV. I would always see them in like the little like teen magazines, Teen Beat magazines, and I already knew what was up. I knew what was up. I was happy. I peed. Like I peed. Like I peed.
I was an MTV doll down. So Steve-O, Johnny, and then I started watching like, Rob Dyrdek. I was like, yeah, this is it. This older white man that's like kind of cool and he's like wild, he's crazy. He probably has a black wife. Well, a couple people on the screen have racial allegations towards them. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the look and the facade,
Like
okay?
what the vibe, the essence of it
The
is.
vibe, the vibe. And so, I will be going to the niece and nephew soccer games looking for this type of fine shit because I don't know, something about a little short, like those little striped shorts they be wearing with the tall, like a skater. So something
Yes.
about a 30-year-old white man that never gave up on his dream of being a skater,
Yes, girl.
you will be dealt with.
Are they the most atrocious men you've ever met?
Horrible. They have a lot of STDs. They're
Narcissists.
narcissists. They're gonna make you cry every single day. They're never gonna say they love you. They're probably
All right,
Scorpios.
clap if you think
So,
she's just tougher.
Don't talk about a Scorpio man in front of me, girl. I just got free in the
mm,
shackles, okay? This is kind of what I think Jalen would end up with. As you could probably the smiling girl. I think that like she would if I got to pick, it wouldn't be. But this is the trajectory of her life.
calling back from the last video, this has been me. I can't help it.
It has been. This is very much her type. And this type is her their type.
I'm finding
Usually.
it.
What I be seeing when we go out, like, again? Another variant? It's
We
another
be like this.
spawn. An NPC spawn. Like they spawn.
They spawn to me. I think it's because I'm spunky and, they think, I don't know what they think, but I know what I'm thinking.
You're manic pixie dream girl to them. But you're so much
I'm
more than
so fucking tired of that. I am so much more than that.
And I think like first of all, that's such a nasty thing to think about someone because that means one, you're infantilizing her. And two, you just want her for the fun, bubbly parts until you start seeing the real. And the real can be hard. The real is hard for everybody.
I've dated this type. I've dated two of them. And it was the same thing, just like Amber said, like they just put me in this space and area of their mind. And then when I don't fit in it, they're like, "Oh, you gotta get the hell up out of here. You gotta go." I'm like, "Oh."
And
like when I get a little bit deeper, when I like show like I'm not just like, "Ooh, yay, woo!" They don't like that. They just want me to be like the girl on the side that's like, "Yes, let's go. Yes, let's go run in the field naked and blah blah blah." That is a part of me, but it's not all of me, and that's not who I am truly deep down inside, okay?
And when things get hard,
oh, they run. They don't
run because they don't really know how to deal with people besides the surface. And I think that's why I'm so wary of these. I believe these men are really attractive, but when I meet them for face value, when I meet them out and they're trying to rizz me up or something, I'm just like, okay, like I know what you're here for. I know what you're here for. And I'm not gonna be the one. Also, I ask too many questions. I'll be talking too much. You ain't gonna like me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay? I just want us to like take a moment aside and say, pray for better days and brighter days. Because if I had my way, if I could control Jalen's life, her love life, she'd be married in 3 days with 14 kids. So that's my presentation for Poobaloob.
Okay, now it's my turn. Mine is not going to be as gorgeous and beautiful as Amber's. Amber is just, I really appreciate that. She really puts in her heart. But, however, I did try to pick a color scheme that kind of puts it all together. Because Amber's view when it comes to love,
Oh, it's so
is
different.
rainbows and unicorns. I'm like, ooh,
But shouldn't it be like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to change that because I just feel like
you don't have to change it. You don't.
I want to be like I just
But
want
we
to
have to
feel
we have to lock in a little bit.
okay, but I also want it to feel like a fairy tale.
And it should.
I am a princess.
Yes, you are. But I don't think a man on a white horse is going to roll up. I think that's what you deserve. But the men that are on this list, none of them are going to do it. Ah, play the damn thing.
Roll the clip. Sorry, everyone. Okay, so take it away. This is really pretty.
It's like pink and bows and like fairy tales and like sparkles.
Oh,
Okay, so first we have Kawhi Leonard. This bitch loves Kawhi Leonard. You look at the picture and tell me why. I don't know.
oh, he's just so cute. Oh,
Listen,
he's weird.
he is weird. Look at him. Look at his braid going to the side like this.
That's cute.
I don't know, dude. I don't see it, but I'm so happy for you. So the pros I put were free NBA games. I'm happy for that because I'm tagging along with you. He's 6'7".
Oh,
6'7".
thank God.
Amber needs someone to be 6'3" and above, and that's just my opinion. And he will get us out the mud. Each and every one of our friends, we're getting out the mud. We're moving to a damn ranch on his dime. Cons, you're gonna have to fight for your man every day. And I know you're confused, but let me tell you something. What do we know about NBA men?
I think he's like that though. I
I
really
don't I don't care what you think. I'm telling you, you put a man in some basketball shorts and put him on national television and make him taller than 6'2", you're going to have to fight for your man every day.
I'll fight.
You dumb fucking bitch.
And I'd be
I'm out of
fighting.
now.
I feel like he's the reason why I like him, he's just weird and he's quiet.
He is quiet for real.
Listen to me talk. Like, just listen. You're not listening.
He is quiet. I don't hear nothing about him in the media. I barely notice when he's on the television.
I'm telling you this whole life story, girl. Like, I know everything about that man. I did my research.
And I love that for you.
And he plays for the Clippers, which is my
Oh yeah, that's Amber's favorite team is the Clippers. So this would be a really great thing for her. I really do believe that. I don't know what else he would bring to the table other than what I've listed because I don't know him. I don't really, like, is he funny? Does he have all those things?
right,
The thing is, you could be a multi-millionaire. I still have a lot of questions and I still have a lot of things to get down to. You
right,
don't have to go through me.
right.
Okay,
Right.
so the status is praying and wishing because I would like to get out the mud and I would like my sister to have her dream man.
This is my dream man, y'all.
Ooh, next.
Listen, no one said that I was a good person.
Bachelorette. We have Bachelor number 1. Let's see if you can guess because we didn't really go over this.
I know exactly who this is.
Okay.
Machi girl style. I know exactly who this is. Okay.
Yeah, so the pros are he does show that he cares, but I'm gonna go back to that because I have something to say.
Right.
He has a home.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he has a home. Like that is rare. Like yes, and he could bust it down hibachi grill style. Listen, my sister has been through a lot. She's been through a lot of letdowns, a lot of tragedies.
We've been on a tragedy for months.
Like maybe we could be on chill tonight. Like maybe we could be on chill. And for her to get it broken down every single night, multiple times a day, hibachi grill style.
Hibachi grill.
I feel like he can do it. I feel like
Yeah, he could do it.
Step up to the plate and do it.
He could do it.
I think so.
Put his back into it.
Yeah, like, you know. Cons, I think he's Frank Gallagher adjacent. And let me tell you a little bit of something. I just think that some of the things we've heard, it's sounding like you're on the street a lot. You're acting like a bottle girl. And so that is why I would say he's Frank Gallagher adjacent. And that's a big ass red flag. At your grown age, listen, I'm a bottle girl on the weekends, but not on a random, well, maybe on a Monday too, but never on a Thursday
But
or on a
I'm not a
weekend.
bottle girl. So let's
You're not a
go
bottle girl.
there.
You don't do that.
There's nothing wrong with that though. It's not just
No, but it
going out,
doesn't
going out,
meet
going
up
out.
with your
Yeah, but that's just not my vibe. Like I pick and choose when I want to go out.
ex-white girls. Surrounded by white girls all the fucking time. I don't like that.
And one thing I'm
Somebody
not
else
going
to
to
do it.
do, I'm not going to fight for my spot against a white girl.
Mm-mm.
You can have them. You
That's
can have them.
disrespectful. At the end of the day, that's just disrespectful, and I'm not doing that.
You can have them, girl.
Cons, I would say this should be on the cons and pros list because Amber is a very busy person.
Yeah.
There's not a moment where this bitch, like, even if she's at home on a day off, talking about she gonna take a nap, she's busy. She's busy in her mind.
Yeah.
She's always doing something. But so is he. So the problem that we've ran into is like, oh, you're too busy to come, da 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 or da 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 da. But my thing is, don't you want a nigga that's busy?
I do. But do you see how I'm busy and I still make time for my people?
Now
Like
clock it.
I make time for my people. My therapist was talking to me about that. She was like, "Would you want to date someone like you?" And I was like, at first I was like, "Yes, I would want to date someone like me. Like I always have something going on. I'm always working, but I have to have my schedule my way." So if
Right.
I were to date someone like me, their schedule is their way and they're not going to budge either. So that's what I'm like seeing a little bit.
Well, but I also, that's why I want to go back to pros shows that he cares. I think he can show it a little bit better. I think that he, can make more effort
Yeah.
in the way that you need it because everybody has different love languages and he may be thinking that he's doing his big one, which I couldn't see how that's
I don't really
possible,
think you could
but
say that, but
I
okay.
don't really see that, but he could.
Mhm.
I don't know. But he needs to really listen to what makes you happy, what makes you tick, and do that more. So that's why I put the status straighten up really quick, straighten up really quick, straighten up.
Yeah.
Because you had me a little bit, but I have a lot of questions and I need to see a lot of groundwork. You need to get to work. Okay?
Let's finish this conversation another time. I have your competition on the phone.
We have Drake. I don't have nothing nice to say about this man. I said the pros is that he's born on the same day as me, which is kind of a con on my list because I don't I don't resonate with
I
that
just
man.
feel like I'd be so lucky to date someone who has the same birthday as my best friend. Like
You
in
would
my
be
mind, that's like perfect,
blessed. 'Cause
right?
but the thing is like I would say it'd be like dating the
No,
guy version of me, but we're not the
no,
same
no.
in any
But
type
I
of.
think I have an affliction for Scorpio men.
Oh, what that
There's something
man?
about a Scorpio man and me. We will always find each other.
Yeah,
And it's never a good thing.
it's never good.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think Scorpio men and I are, because I'm a Capricorn. And I think the thing is, like, okay, if we're gonna go off zodiac signs, if you don't believe in it, fuck you. Like, I don't care. I'm not saying it's my, go-to, but I'm just saying I've seen patterns with Scorpio men and I've seen patterns with Capricorn women. And I'm just like one of those people that, like, I'm gonna lay it all out on the table. I'm gonna tell you everything right now. I'm gonna tell you everything. And at first they like that. They're like, damn, damn. And
Then
then
they get
they're all
scared.
mellow. Oh, I'm sad. I'm gonna tell you straight up, why the fuck are you sad? What is there to be sad about?
Sometimes Scorpios just wake up in a melancholy ass
And
mood.
that's what I'm talking about. I'm not doing that. Like, look, there's nothing wrong with being dramatic and emotional because I'm dramatic and emotional, but just in a different way. But the way that they do it, they make it everybody else's problem. Oh my god. Grow the fuck up.
Especially Scorpio men. They are known for that
They
sister.
do that. They do that. They make everything everybody else's problem.
The cons are BBL booty and abs. I don't know if you want to deal with that.
Somebody said he has glued on abs. Like he'd killed a dead person and like they skinned the abs off like that and
And
they
glued it on him.
on.
And I
Yeah.
truly believe that's something he would do. I feel like you would be embarrassed all the time because it's Drake. You should be embarrassed. Um, and then you have to wake up wondering what accent he's going to be using. It could be Jamaican, it could be Canadian, it could be, you don't know. You really, really
Don't
don't know
lose
what
to
you're
my
going to
word,
wake up.
dog. She's a
Like,
Gerber dog. She's a Gerber dog.
like you don't know what you're going to wake. It may be like the Maxween. You don't know. You don't know.
Wouldn't that be
So
exciting though?
that would irritate the fuck out of me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The status is please seek help. Seek help. Get out of the shackles. Get out of the Drake shackles. Please. If the
Trying.
Kendrick Lamar versus Drake situation wasn't enough for you to get out of the Drake shackles, I don't know what to tell you, sister.
I mean, I think after the Kendrick thing, I definitely was like weaning off. Like I've definitely like my addiction has like weaned off, especially with this BBL app that he just got. This new upgrade, this new Fortnite upgrade that he got.
I'm like, get
Mm.
somebody else to do it.
It's just the music, girl.
No, the music gonna bop every time.
I
Okay.
can make the music not bop. Okay.
Right. Yes. Okay, Bachelor number 2.
Who is
The
that?
pros. You don't know? Let me cook. He's a gentleman. He has beautiful hair.
Mm.
That's just a good man, Savannah. That's a good man. He really is. I think that he is probably my favorite on the list. Yeah, I do.
Is.
I've never said that to you because of circumstances that shall not be named. But I genuinely do think he has a good heart. He is a good man. He knows how to treat a lady. He was raised right. You know, it's cool. The cons, clueless as fuck. And I don't know if he's clueless just for the sake of being clueless or if he really is just that fucking clueless.
I think he just is like so because he's such a nice person. Like he's not nice because nice is formality, but he's just such a kind person that he just doesn't see the repercussions of his actions sometimes.
I could see that, but also I'm like,
Yeah, he
come
is a
on,
good
like,
man. He's a good man.
that's about it. It's like he doesn't have many
Never go
cons.
though. That's what I'm saying. Like,
He doesn't have many cons, but I can recognize I'm very, very harsh with Amber when I talk about Bachelor number 2 because there's just, we have to live in reality and we have
and I
to,
don't live in
and
reality.
you don't live in reality. And so I really have to clock your shit sometimes. But I am here to tell you right now that I understand why it's so hard not to live in reality because he is such a good, genuine person.
Mhm.
So that's that.
Yeah.
And I think that he also needs to step up to the plate. It's not just on you. He needs to
Yeah.
step up to the plate.
Yeah.
Actually, it mostly is on him to step up to the plate.
Yeah.
He has a lot of work to do because he is a good man, but he needs to show you that he wants you and be clear and loud and scream it from the rooftops.
That's one thing I don't like is like my thing is like I have to know that you like me. You have to tell you can't allude, you can't because I will tell you straight up I like you. So you
Yeah.
need to do that for me because I'm listening. Listening.
Yeah. All right, let's see if you can get this one. I don't know if you can.
Oh, who are you?
I know exactly who this is.
Okay, so Bachelor number 3, pros. He's into nonprofits. That's a beautiful line of work. I was doing nonprofits. Amber does things with nonprofits. It's a great,
Yeah.
that's to me it really is a pro because it shows that you care about the place that you live in. You care about the people that are in your city. I love that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does he dress nice?
He dresses all right.
Okay.
I don't really care for boy fashion though, so it's like
Cons, girl, I don't know the nigga. But
let's ask the audience.
he needs to open up. Open up.
Open up. Open up.
Open up.
I'm
Let me
cool.
see. Let's have a conversation. Let's see what's going on. Because you can't really do anything. There's no moves to make. There's no moves to be had.
Yeah. That's what
So,
I was like when you put this. I was like, I mean, the ball's in the nigga's court.
the only reason why I put it is because he is attractive.
He's attractive.
And I think that there could be potential, but it seems like there's something maybe not,
Like,
there's something's not clicking.
hey,
This last one is a special edition. Um,
are you asking for my hand in marriage?
I am.
No
I
limp hand,
am.
like this.
Like this. I just think that, oh, right, the typo.
There's a lot.
That sounded really bratty.
Also, the things being capitalized and then not capitalized is
Girl, like, oh my
it's
God.
the thought that counts.
This is just a silly thing, but I really do think the day that someone understands and is able to see, oh, I'm already crying. Um, I'm serious. I
Are you
think the
actually
day
crying?
like someone understands and is able to like see Amber in the way that I see her will be like the day that the guy's right. I'm serious. Honestly, like writing this list, like I just think that you deserve so much more than you get. And I think that this whole year has really we really kind of delved into the dating scene together.
Mm-hmm.
And you are such a complex person. Like it's like how men see me as like the manic pixie girl. I think men put you in this box, and we've talked about it before,
Well,
and
let's talk
we've
about
talked
it because I
about
think
it.
it'd be really helpful for maybe someone will hear it and they'll be like, wait, that's kind of exactly how I feel like I'm being treated, or this is like
Yeah.
the pattern. So go ahead.
So the trope of black swan and white swan has been a topic of conversation that we've had for a long time.
All right.
We kind of fit into both of those boxes in different ways.
Hmm.
Amber is very much white swan, or that's what people think.
Right.
Amber fits into that box from the outside view.
Hmm.
So people are like, oh, I don't want to hurt you. I want to be very delicate with you. I don't want to say this because I don't want to hurt your feelings. Or, you're too perfect and I don't want to mess up your life or mess up your situation. So, kind of situation like that. And you can expand more on it. But, and I am Black Swan down.
Hmm.
They put me into that box, very over sexualized, kind of like manic, uh can't really be put in a box, is like just kind of all over the place, temper, things like that. Basically, and it's from men and women. It's not just from men, it's from men
Yeah, it's
and
not only
women.
just romantic either, because I think
No.
I felt this from a lot of different aspects of my life. So
Yeah, like friendship, just going out in the world, being just kind of viewed and looked at in that way. And I think that we it's very frustrating for the both of us. I think less for me because I think I've kind of always known that I was looked at in that way, especially because like my family would make comments and things like that. Like I've always just been the black sheep of the family. I've just have done things the way I wanted to do them. And as I've gotten older, I've kind of leaned into that. I've leaned into being the black swan. And especially when I was like younger too, like in high school, ooh, my shit was fucked up. And I just was like, that's y'all are expecting me
so
to
what y'all
fit this
want?
fucking thing. This is what
Like,
y'all want. I'm
right.
gonna give it to you.
I mean, I think it's just like the wifeification. It's like they know that they can have me and they think they can save me for later type beat. And that's what a lot of the bachelors that you put on there have done to me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like they want me and they're like I know that I want, but they want to have their fun too. And they know that they're young and they know that they could do whatever they want, and you know, and they think I'm just going to be there for them later because I have
Mm-hmm.
and this is, and you know, a lot of it is on the both of us. Like a lot of the reason why people think of it think of us this way is because like we do things that, or we have habits or patterns, which I'm trying to break, that allow these people to do that. We don't set the boundaries that way.
Mm-hmm.
But for example, like I'm the one that's like, I'm gonna drive 9 hours in the rain for him, and I'm gonna get him, and let me hold him, and doing
Like
those.
you're very much, you have hold it down tendencies.
I have hold it down tendencies for
Mhm.
niggas that don't need to be held down because they,
No.
one, they ain't gonna hold me down, and two, what is there to hold down? I like, what is there to hold down? That is the white swanification. And I think really when I learned this is when I was domesticated. I was like, I liked the way it felt. I did. I was like, this is just like, it's like la 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 la. And then when everything comes crashing down, because they are like, oh, I want you, but I can't have you. I want you, but I'm right here. I'm
Like,
more than that. I'm not just
yeah.
wifey. I'm like an actual, besides my gender, besides my everything, besides my, like, I am a human being that is very, like Jane said, I'm very complex. Like, yes, I'm a very positive person, but I have my low lows. Like, I have my low lows. You know what I mean? I've struggled with really bad things. I like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so much more to this like little perfect little box, which people might see.
Well, the way I like to think about it and the way that makes sense to me the most is like when you were out of that situation where you were so domestic, you were so involved with that.
Yeah,
It was your whole being.
it really
So
was.
I know you are a complex person, but in that moment, you shut all of that down. You shut all of that down to be housewife, to be mother, to be wife, all of that. And so when you were
Wife,
done,
TV wife.
to be wife, to be wife. And
Right.
and when you really break that to be wife,
Because
like
it was a
fake wife.
movie.
But when you strip all that down and you got out of that situation, you're like, oh fuck. What the fuck now?
Yeah.
Because no one around you in that scenario really knew who the fuck you were.
No one.
And that's the same thing with me with the black swan. The trope that I carry on is the over sexualization. I can't speak.
Hi.
Being sexual, okay?
Yeah.
That is what I lead with.
Yeah.
That just it got really bad after I broke up with you know who. It escalated. I started exploring more things and sex started to become, I wouldn't say I wasn't a sex addict. I wasn't like doing too much,
No, not at all.
but I was sex forward. So it was like, oh, I like this guy. I'm gonna show him I like him by having sex.
Hmm.
And that's what one of the black swan tropes is. And so recently, I started my celibacy journey.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
Yeah,
it's hard. It's hard for
it's hard,
any
but I've
girl.
learned so much that I'm so much more than the trope that I have been given and that I feel like I need to continue on.
Mm.
I don't need any of that. I don't need to bust it down on the first date or bust it down because I feel like this is the only way they're gonna like me or this is the only way they'll know if I like them. Like that's so not true.
Wait, I just want to say this is not a modesty podcast.
No, no, no. God no.
I'm saying like for your experience, which I don't want to speak about your experience because it's not mine, but the reason why Jalen is saying these things is because there's two sides to every coin. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
finding
like
you have to respect the balance.
well, I'm very sexually liberated. I still
Yeah.
am.
Mm-hmm.
I can be celibate and still be very sexually liberated. I fucking am. I would never suggest celibacy on someone. You
Never.
have to come to that on your own realization because it's what you need for your body and what you need for your mind. I needed that because, excuse me, I needed that because sex started to become a thing that was more hurtful to me than it was good
Right.
for me.
Mm-hmm.
I started to get really sad about it. Every time I would have sex, I'd be like, oh, why did I do that shit?
Yeah.
You know? Shit. When August hits, trust you will be dealt with. But I'm going to deal with it in a different way because
Different.
I now know that I am worth more than that. Because for so long I was looking at myself and saying, Jalen, you're only worth what's in between your legs. Nobody cares about any other shit like that. They
It's
care
not
that
true.
they can call you and be like, are you down? And you're going to be like, yeah, because I really like this guy. And so teaching myself that and reteaching that to myself has been beneficial for me, but I would never put that on anybody else.
It's just the
No.
testimony of it all. My thing is that I'm like, this is just how I view, having any kind of relations with anybody. Everything matters to me. Everything matters to me. And I don't do anything because I'm like on a whim. That's just not me. And I'm just a very intense and dramatic person. So even though I know that about myself, I'm trying to push myself to say, okay, you can say that, everything matters to you, but it doesn't hurt to also just try. Like, just try. Let's just try. You know what I mean? Let's just try. And so I think lately I've just been trying. But I also am learning a lot about what I want. And I know what I like, I'm learning about it. I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking for right now. I don't know if it's for a boyfriend or if I'm looking for just like fun or if I'm just
But
looking.
what you do know,
What I do know is I need to be respected.
respected, and that you're not nobody's fucking
I'm
sit down.
nobody's
I'm gonna
wifey.
stay here till you're ready for me. Fuck
No. And
no.
that's what I did for a really long time was
Mhm.
there was just specific people that I was like, he knows where not he knows where home is, but very he knows where home is adjacent. Like
Adjacent.
I would do things and put myself in positions that I really didn't need to, and nobody asked me. They didn't ask me to do that. But I did it because I was like, I wanted to show him, Now I'm just like, fuck, I guess we both ain't shit. Like, let me just try something new. That's where I'm at right now. Let me just try something new. And I'm
Yeah,
trying new things, okay? And
me too. That's what it is. That's what like and I feel like that's what your 20s are for, is just like trying new shit. Because when you get to your 20s and the same shit just happens over and over again, you're like, bitch, what? I'm so tired of this. Like, so what can I control? I can control myself. So that's what I'm gonna do.
and that's what we're both working on is like, if we don't like something, let's try something new. Let's fix it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's key. So that's kind of where we're at right now with the rosters and just
Okay, I have a question.
okay.
Who's your number one on your roster that I put, and then I'll say my number
Five.
one.
I don't know what you like the Bachelor 2 and 3. I'm like Bachelor 3, I was like, who asked about you? Even thought about him in 3 weeks or 2 weeks.
Oh,
I like
Bachelor number one.
I like him. Bachelor number one, I like him. Not Kawhi Leonard, the actual Bachelor.
Right.
But if I could pick, it would be Kawhi Leonard.
Right. You already know, hometown hero.
I want that for you so bad too. Like I'm praying, like I go to bed at night, I lay my head on that pillow, I said, Dear God, it's me, Amber. Like, I really want that for you. Like it's delusional of me for me to want like you to have that relationship.
No, I want it too, but I just, you know how I am.
But we're the opposite in the way where I'm like, you are going to like be like, I don't want to be disappointed, so I'm not gonna say anything. And I'm like, I am here. I'm here. Like and then I'm like, oh,
I don't want to be like, oh, anymore.
I know.
I can't.
Oh, I can't help it though. I can't help it
I
though.
know, it's the whimsy in you.
I just feel like I'm like a little princess and I just want to be like swept off my feet and like,
I do too, shit.
no, you should be, sister. Like you give me like I need someone who knows that song for you. Like I want you to kiss my roof. I want him to yearn for you in that way.
I need a urinal bad. I need someone to throw rocks at my window.
I'll throw rocks through your window.
No, you dumb whore.
Open the door or I'm going to throw rocks through your windows, you dumb whore.
Okay, let's do for the list. Or do you want to answer first?
No, he can wait.
Right. Do all things according to the roster. Like all things roster adjacent. Like it's not passing the bechdel test. Okay. I have my first one.
What?
Cooter Mankin. Cooter Mankin is a man. Cooter Mankin had a ham.
It smelled like a ham too.
Cooter Mankin is a body part that is fleshy. And that's all. And that's all she wrote. Go.
Bow-legged niggas have the best dick.
They do. They do. I don't know what the science is with that, but when the knees buckle in the middle.
No, bow-legged is when the knees go like that.
Oh.
It's like
it's like a triangle.
It's like
Girl, I don't care. I don't care nothing about that.
Something about a bow-legged nigga. What?
Yeah. I think what's the knees in the middle? Pigeon toe?
No, that's like what I have, like some type of damn like inverted knee syndrome. I don't know. When the knees go, oh, are you talking about when the knees like flex back?
When they flex back, right? That's a little bow-legged, right? This is when the knees
maybe some variation of bow-leggedry.
Anytime they have something going on with their knees, I'm like, I know the knee juice went.
You, dude, knee juice? You're
I have to do a callback to this to your slide. So when we say break it down hibachi teriyaki Yoshinoya style, we're talking about chop 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 pop, 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 pop,
like, you know how they
be flipping that shit. They put in the hat, like
they be pouring the sake in your mouth. Like it's crazy.
The sake in your mouth.
I always get turned on when they do that. I'm like, ooh, my panty is wet.
Panty, a heavy panty.
Heavy panty.
No, that's what we're talking about when they some type of drum line. I don't know. That's good work.
It's good work.
And not a lot of people can do that these days.
Oh, they can't.
Not everybody can be a chef.
Y'all gotta really get to work. I want to put ointment on it. That's how I feel about hometown hero. Like, I would put ointment on it.
You were just saying the freakiest thing I did was put hemorrhoid cream up.
The freakiest thing I've ever done is put ointment on it.
No, but like when I really care about you, I'll put ointment on it.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody makes fun of me for that.
No.
It's like, why would you ever do that? I was so in love with that man, and my man was in pain. I was about to go to the ends of the earth. I didn't care. I said,
ooh, I have one. It's adjacent to the roster. So back in the day, I think maybe like 3 months ago, I was talking to 4 felonies and a meth.
Camper.
That was really bad. That was real bad, girl.
And you're like, it's not that bad.
It's 4 felonies and a meth.
4 felonies and a meth.
Mind you, I'm the scariest bitch. Do not hand me the gun. Don't put the gun in my purse. Because guess what?
I would never. 4 felonies and a meth. You were on your way.
I was on my way.
You were on your way to Alcatraz.
I was on my way. Bonnie and Clyde.
I don't care if we on the run. That was you. I was like,
yeah, that was when I started birth control, so my mind was fucked up.
You were fucked up. Ooh, you could never get on that shit again.
I can never get on birth control ever again because I think I was like I'm already pretty like insane. Like if you guys.
But do you think that I got less insane when I got off birth control? I don't think I changed that much.
A little bit, I do.
One is niggas that cheat are always funny.
Or reverse it. Niggas that are funny are always cheaters.
Right. You could switch.
You're not. Why are you laughing at everybody at your panty? And this is really true for me. And I really want y'all to hear me. I'm sorry. Pride is over.
Be who you
Every time I meet a bisexual man, an angel loses its wings.
Yeah, it's true.
I have an affliction for Scorpio bisexual men. I can't tell you how many variations I've dealt with.
A lot. Too many.
I'm like, what's going on? There's a glitch in the matrix.
They just keep flocking you, especially the bisexual. I'm like,
Bisexual men love me. It's because I keep it real.
I'm like, oh my God.
You do a lot of soul searching.
They do. I'm like, y'all be tripping on some other stuff, dude.
Maybe on some other. But every time I meet a bisexual man, an angel falls from the heavens and goes splat. That's what happens. She turns into mush.
My last one is Fedora Speak. So we're gonna do a callback to Scholastic Book Nigga. That's kind of it's adjacent. It's kind of the same thing. Fedora Speak is like, good morning. How you doing today? Like, oh
It's just like, you don't mean no harm, but
no, it's not harmful, but it's just like
you're icking me out. Right? You're icky.
You're
like he's tipping the fedora like this.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if you have Fedora Speak, stay the fuck away from me because I'm gonna hurt your feelings really bad.
Yeah, I don't think Jalen is someone. If you Fedora speak, if you speak fluently in Fedora, do not come to Jalen Town. Do not. It's Trump everything out here.
It's Trump everything out here. Like, I'm not playing with y'all. I don't want you to be waking me up. Good morning, sunshine. The world says hello. I don't want to hear all that.
Because guess what? She's dealing with it already.
But I will not take that from a man.
So
You're
that
not gonna see my face.
Right. That was the list for today. Again, y'all know what the deal is. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok now at
New TikTok just dropped. Yes.
like, I don't care if we on the road, but as long as I am next to you. Follow Poob and Girk on Instagram and TikTok. Follow us on our personal Instagrams and Breezy. My Finsta is Planet Venus.
Jalen Carr.
And make sure you like and subscribe and like.
Please like and subscribe, guys. If you watch, please. So I can afford new lighting. So I don't look green or like I'm in the heavens or like I'm traveling through different. Please.
If you want to see us in person, like us together in person, how we actually interact when we touch fingers like that.
You need that gas money. And it helps when you like and subscribe.
Yeah. So get us there. You know, we're going to get there. I trust the process, but I want to say thank you and goodbye.